All right, well, go ahead and just shut it down and hit that opener, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Right, this game will be Chanute, the visitors, Ottawa, the home team. Thompson will lead off for Chanute, playing second, number 1. Now batting for Chanute, the pitcher, number 13, Eubanks, Drake on deck.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott as we get ready to go. Game number 2 here. Lady Blue Comets will take on the Ottawa Indians. And it's one out here to start off. Blue Comets are the visiting squad. Cassandra Eubanks, the pitcher here in this game, was at the plate now. She's 2 for 0. Thompson went 4 to 3 for out number 1. So Cassandra Eubanks on here as the Lady Indians of Ottawa lost to Fort Scott 12 to nothing in their game. And it's gone 3-0 to Eubanks here, with Kara Draco being the first baseman in this game on deck. That's in their first strike call, taking all the way 3-1. Chanute, the visiting team here in game 2. That is low for a full count, or I'm sorry, for a ball 4. As Eubanks on. And here comes Kara Drake to the plate. She will be the first baseman here in game number 2. And we're going to get a courtesy runner coming in.
First baseman, number 11, Drake.
As Haley Shields will be running for the pitcher Eubanks. So Shields, the courtesy runner here for Lady Blue Comets for Eubanks over at first. So here comes Kara Drake, the first baseman here in this one. Stepping in, ready to go here against the pitcher, Schaefer. Up high outside, ball 1 to her. That's in there for a strike call. Now 1-1 to Drake. So I'm trying to complete my stat sheets up here, folks. Forgive me if I get silent for a second. As 1-1 to Drake now. That's low for a 2-1 count. Kara Drake. Over at third is Paddock. So here's Schaefer with the pitch. That's in there for a strike. And a runner count even now at 2-2. Curtis. Gibbs. 2-2. Kara Drake. That's up high. Run the count full now. 3-2. So back-to-back walks are possible here. Lady Blue Comets says courtesy running. Haley Shields over first for Eubanks. That was going to be a high fly ball here on the left side. Enough room there. Third baseman coming over. Nice job by the third baseman coming over making the play. That is Paddock. She'll make it in foul ground. And that is out number 2. So here comes Maddie T, the Lady Blue Comet catcher, on her way to the plate. She'll step up here with the runner over at first. First pitch to her, outside, ball 1.
Number 4, Thompson.
So Maddie T standing in with a 1-0 count, trying to move Haley Shields, the courtesy runner, off of first. That's outside, ball 2 from Schaefer. So Maddie with a 2-0 count, standing in here, ready to go, in the pitch. Low on the inside, goes 3-0. So Maddie trying to move the runner off of first with 2 outs here, 3-0. Schaefer with the pitch. That's in there for a strike, taking all the way 3-1. Three-one count. Rachel Jacket will be on deck as Maddie T stands in. And the pitch. That's a shot right back up the middle. Shields should be on second, and it's a single. Shields turns the corner, and now she's going to be hung up there in between the base pads. And she's going to be out as she turns the corner. And that is going to do it as Thompson reaches on the single. Shields turns the corner, and they'll get her on the 4-5 for the third out. So the one hit, they leave one, no errors, and no runs come in. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Kennington, Kearns, and Schaefer, the first three up when we come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. All right, back here. Ready to go to the bottom of the first inning. And it will be the Blue Comets facing the Ottawa Lady Indians here. And no score as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And coming up will be Kennington, Kearns, and Schaefer, the first three. It'll be Cassandra Eubanks into the circle for the Lady Blue Comets. Eubanks and her battery mate will be Thompson. Drake will be at first. Taylor Thompson at second. Rachel Jacket at short. KB Corey Babcock will be over at the third base position. Wagner in left. Emling in center. Campbell will be the right fielder for Lady Blue Comets here in the game number 2. All right, let's get that. Let's see if we can't throw this over here. Make that a little better there. All right, there we go. As we're ready to go here. And first pitch will be ball 1 to Kennington, the right fielder. As Cassandra Eubanks in the circle now, 1-0. And the pitch. That's a swing and a miss, 1-1 to Kennington. So Kennington stands in here with a 1-1 count. Trying to get a slap shot in for the Iowa. For Ottawa. And that is going to be low for a 2-1 count. 2-1 to Kennington. And the pitch, that's going to be a softening out there, and Cassandra coming off, and she'll get it over to first, and she'll be safe. It comes off the end of the bat as Eubanks had to come out of the circle there. And it's just a little stop, little pop up there. And it gets down. Kennington on with a single. So Kearns comes to the plate, the center fielder. Schaefer, the pitcher, will be on deck. So Kearns stands in here. Her first time. And the pitch. That's a strike, going to go down to second, and they're going to get her. Nice job, Maddie T. Covered to Rachel Jacket. And we'll go 2 to 6 for out number 1. And it is a 2 and so that is 1 out there on the strike and the throw him out. And that is low for ball. Number 1, 1-1. At the plate here to Kearns. So 1 out now as they get the runner trying to steal second. Kearns steps back in with a 1-1 count. Eubanks to the plates. Inside ball 2, 2-1. So the 2-1 count. Kearns waits for the pitch from Eubanks. Cassandra delivers. It's going to be over to the left side. And trying to catch up to it there. As they're going to say it is at fair ground. And there, the runner wisely getting on over. I guess it hit just inside the fair line there. Didn't see it. Looked like it was out of play, but Coach there, I guess, wasn't able to see it. So Kearns is on as it lands. They get it back in, and she'll get on over to second. She'll get to single. As it lands, it comes in. So now Schaefer comes to the plate, the pitcher. And first pitch to her. Strike call. 0-1. So Kearns gets one to drop in. Ends up at second. Schaefer 0-1 stands in here. And that's a shot there right at third. KB coming up, make a good throw. 5-3, 4 outs, number 2. The runner moves over to third. Nice job there by KB. So Gray Babcock gets second out. Here comes the catcher Woods to the plate.
Now batting the catcher, number 28, Woods.
They put a runner over third, scoring position here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. As Woods comes to the plate. 2 outs and runner at third. Cindy Eubanks for Lady Blue Comets. Bringing it. On the inside, ball 1 to her. Jacket, Babcock, and Campbell, the first 3 up in the second for the Blue Comets. Woods with the 1-0 count here. Outside corner, strike call, 1-1. So the catcher Woods sends right back in here. And Cindy Eubanks in the circle. The 1-1. That's a little shot, foul ball. 1-2. Coming up tomorrow, we'll be at Katy Park. Lebec County comes to town. Blue Comet baseball tomorrow from Katy Park here on Z95.3. Wednesday, we'll be in Neodesha from 11 to 2 with the Kansas City Lottery, doing a live broadcast over there. 1-2 to Woods. The Cyclone catcher. Foul ball. Third base line. 1-2. So the Lady Cyclones trying to push a run across here. Lady Blue Comets trying to get out of this inning without any damage. 2 outs, 1-2 to the catcher Woods at the plate. Cassandra Eubanks, the pitcher for the Blue Comets here in game number 2. Foul ball heads up. And it'll stay 1-2 as Woods is battling them off here at the plate. So 1-2 to Woods. She comes back after the foul ball, sending it back up here. Send to Eubanks. Bringing it high outside, making it a 2-2 count. So the 2-2 count, Woods right back in, trying to get that runner from third. That runner is Kearns over there. And Eubanks trying to get out of here. That's a shot, and it'll get out into left field. It's an RBI single for Woods, and it'll get away from a Wagner. And Woods now trying to turn it into a second base, and does. She'll get over there with a single, get into second on the throw in. The run does come in, so it's an RBI single. And it is a 1-0 ball game here as DeVore, the first baseman, comes to the plate here for Lady Cyclones. So runner scoring position now. Woods over at second. DeVore stands in. Eubanks sends that one in, and it'll go foul to the right side and out of play. 0-1. So 0-1 to her at the plate. The Comets looking for that second out here and get those bats working in that next inning. That's a slow roller there. KB comes up, make a good throw. Nice play, 5-3 on a solid throw there to first. So it will be 2 hits to make that 3 hits. And it brings in 1 run and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets. They do leave 1 on. It's a 1-0 ball game as we go to the second inning of the Jacket, Babcock, and Campbell. When we come back, Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. And we're back here as we get ready to go to the second inning. And the Lady Blue Comets trade at 1-0 here to the Ottawa Lady Cyclones. And it will be Schaefer, the pitcher. And she will be facing Rachel Jacket, Corey Babcock, and Bree Campbell to start off the second inning. Blue Comets trail 1-0. One inning of work with, let's see, we had 13 pitches. No base on ball, no strikeouts, one base on balls. Give up the one hit, no runs to Lady Blue Comets and Schaefer into the first. So here she'll face Rachel Jacket. Here in this one.
Now batting shortstop, number 15, Jacket. Babcock on deck.
So as Rachel Jacket steps up here, trying to get started here in the second, see if we can get that run back. Schaefer delivers first pitch low, ball one. One 0 to Jacket there. She checks in with Coach Hernandez down the third baseline. Coach Campbell down the first base side for the Blue Comets. Jacket back in, 1-0 pitch from Schaefer. High outside, 2-0. So Rachel looking to get a hold of one here. Get it started here in the second for the Blue Comets. They trail a 1-0. Back in, 2-0 count. Schaefer delivers. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. So that 2-1 count steps right back in. Jacket sends that one out into right center field, and it will be a home run. So Rachel Jacket ties the game on a ding-dinger. So the home run by Rachel Jacket ties it at 1 here in the second inning. So Jackets gets a long home run, and from now on, any home runs hit in this field will be a ground rule double. So here comes KB to the plate. KB's had a couple of good plays there in that first inning in the field. So coming up now to the plate here for the first time. We'll face Schaefer. Tie ball game 1 apiece.
Now batting
For Lady Blue Comets.
Number 7, Babcock. Campbell on deck.
And the Cyclones of Ottawa. So KB stands in here, ready to go. Her first pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 to her. So KB once again stands in, ready to go here. Taking that one low. It's a 1-1 count to her now at the plates. So Coach Hernandez showing a lot of trust in her freshman here, playing third, starting both games here today. Has done a good job over there. They called that a strike. 1-2. KB back in, Schaefer ready to go. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And the pitch coming. Fouls it back to the screen. And it stays 1-2. Catch us live online at KIZ.biz, where you can see the live broadcast here. Catching most of the field, not so much that left field corner. That's going to be on the right side. First baseman coming over. She'll make the catch there in the foul ground. That's DeVore. And that is out to number 1. So Rachel Jacket with a ding-dinger makes it a 1-1 ball game. Here comes Bree Campbell to the plate, to the right fielder.
Number 6, Campbell.
Sophie Emling on deck. So Campbell takes high, ball 1. Campbell back in, ready to go. Schaefer. 1-0 to her. Swing and a miss, now 1-1. Sophie Emling on deck. Will be Wagner for Lady Blue Comets in the hole here. Swing and a miss here by Campbell. Now makes it a 1-2 count. So Bree standing back in with a 1-2 pitch on the way from Schaefer. Swing and miss. And that's going to get away from Woods as Bree trying to run it down, and they'll complete the strikeout. Just barely does get her. Bree got down the line. But that's out to number 2. First strikeout here for Ottawa pitching as Sophie Emling comes to the plate.
Now batting center fielder, number 5, Emling.
So Emling comes up here with the 2 outs and nobody on. Wagner will be on deck for the Lady Blue Comets. So as Emling stands in, first pitch on the way. High outside, ball 1-2. So Emling once again back in here. 1-0 pitch from Schaefer is up high and now 2-0. Rachel Jackett leads out the inning with an RBI, with a big home run, I should say, to tie it up at 1, and now fly ball out and a strikeout. And Emling stands at the plate now with a 3-0 count here from Schaefer. Wood's going to go out and have a chat with her pitcher out there. It gives us a chance to remind everyone that we will be at Katy Park tomorrow afternoon. 4:30 first pitch. Labette County comes to town for SEK action tomorrow afternoon here on Z95.3. That'll be the last game for a while before we get back to softball on like the 26th as Frontenac comes to town. So got a big break there in the action for the Blue Comets and Lady Blue Comets. 3-0 to Emling after the meeting. Ball. That's called strike. Strike one. I already had it at a ball. Okay, 3-1 now to Emling stands in. Here's the pitch. Let me make sure that's ball 4. All right, ball 4. Emling reaches on the second base on balls given up here by Schaefer. So that'll bring up Wagner to the plate. Playing a left field for Lady Blue Comets today with a runner on and 2 outs.
Left fielder, number 14, Wagner.
So Wagner takes strike 1 here. First pitch from Schaefer. Top of the order will be Tater Thompson. As it's 0-1 to Wagner. Here's the pitch. Schaefer. Low. That's going to get away and allow Emling to make her way over to second. Pass ball. It's 1-1 to Wagner at the plate. So Blue Comets now tying it up here. It's the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa. There's Wagner at the plate with a 1-1 count. Run over to second is Emling. And 2 outs. That's going to be fouled back to the screen. 1-2. So that 1-2 count. Wagner trying to straighten one out here. Got a runner scoring position. That's Emling over second. See if the Blue Comets get the lead. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Schaefer. High. Good job by Woods to catch it there. Snagging it out of the air. 2-2. I do believe it had got behind her. Emling might have made her way over to third. So it's a 2-2 count now as Wagner stands right back in. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a call. Steve Rack 3 caught her looking for the third outs, and the Blue Comets get 1 hit. They'll leave 1 on and no errors by Ottawa. We will go to the bottom of the second inning. Gershwander, Gibbs, and Paddock come to the plate here as it's a 1-1 ball game. Going to the bottom of the second, Z95.3. Now go ahead and play 2. That's all right. All righty, we're back here ready to go to the bottom of the second inning. It's a tie ball game, 1-1. Gershwander, Gibbs, and Paddock, the first 3 up here. And here's the first pitch from Eubanks, and it's a shot there, KB. Oh, and it takes a hop right there in front of her, gets into left field. As she was down on it, and it just took a little hop there right as she got it to it. And it is a base hit to the leadoff hitter here in the second inning for the Lady
Now batting
Cyclones.
second
Here comes the
baseman,
second baseman,
27,
Gibbs.
27, Gibbs.
So Gibbs comes to the plate now with a runner on and no outs as Eubanks sends it in for strike number one to her, Casinda. 19, now 20 pitches with no strikeouts, no base on ball. She's given up the 3 hits, now the 4 hits, and the 1 run through her 1 inning of work. So she's 0-1 to Gibbs at the plates. The second baseman trying to bunt her way on. That's a foul ball. It's now 0-2. So Lady Blue Comets trying to come out of here now and see if they can get back on the winning track, as they have now gone to 5-5 on the year, dropping 4 straight. So Gibbs now with 0-2 as Eubanks trying to change that here for Lady Blue Comets here. And that's going to be a shot out into right field. And right in front of it there is Campbell. Steps in front. She'll get it over to second. Nice throw. Get it in as it bounces just in front of her there. But she gets it in there. But getting into second is Gershwander. So it's back-to-back hits here as they put runners on first and second. And it will be Paddock, the third baseman, coming to the plates. This 1-1 ball game. Paddock steps up here. Third baseman with runners at first and second and no outs in this bottom half of the second inning. Tied at 1. Here's the pitch. Eubanks sends it in. A nice throw down, but nobody. Oh, there's a nice job covering for Tater Thompson over there. Sorry. So a nice job on the slap bunt on the sack bunt. Moves the runners over. Second and third. 1 out. Curtis comes to the plate now. Shortstop comes up here with runners in scoring position. Second and third. She'll stand in here for Coach Harris' squad. 2 outs, or 1 out. High fly ball. And that's going to be center field. Center fielder going over. And it goes off of Emling's glove and over the fence. As she runs into the fence, and it goes off the top of her glove. And that's going to be a 3-run home run because of it. And Sophie Emling tracking the ball, but she runs into the fence. And, I mean, as soon as she got to the fence, she hit the fence, and the ball hit her glove, and it bounces over the fence for a 3-run shot. And it is now a 4-1 ball game after that unfortunate bounce off of the glove of Sophie Emling out there in center field. So it's a 3-run home run, and that will make it a 4-1 ball game. As they clear them off, top of the order comes up. It will be Kennington. First pitch up inside for ball number 1 to her. So that's just unfortunate right there for Sophie Emling. She tracked the ball. She had a good beat on it. And right there at center field, she hits the fence and it hits the glove at the same time. I mean, it was almost simultaneous, and it jarred it loose. And that's the why it went over. And that's a soft pop-up here on the infield to first base for Kira Drake, and she'll handle it for out number 2. So here comes Kearns to the plate. Kearns will step up here. The center fielder steps up here. She had a single and scored the first run there in that first inning. So with 2 outs and nobody on, stands in. High for ball 1 to Kearns. Cindy Eubanks in the circle here for game 2. And standing in is Kearns with a 1-0 count. That's low, 2-0. Schaefer, the pitcher, will be on deck if Kearns can get on. 2-0 to her. She's ahead in the count. Cindy Eubanks to the plate. Low for a 3-0 count. So 3 hits. They brought in the 3 runs here to make it a 4-1. And with 2 outs, Kearns stands in with a 3-0 count. Eubanks, that's in there for a call. Strike 1. And she thought it was a ball, and I thought one ball earlier was a ball, but it's called strike, so Kearns back in with a 3-1. And Eubanks to the plate. That's a high fly ball to the left side, out of play. And the count now goes full. So Eubanks with a chance here to bring the payoff pitch and get out of this inning. 3 runs will come in here. Schaefer on deck as Kearns stands in. Full count. Eubanks, the payoff pitch. High for ball number 4. So the first base on ball is given up by Eubanks here.
Woods on
So Schaefer, the catcher, or the pitcher, comes up here. She's 0 for 1, grounded out to third her first time up with a runner over first and 2 outs. She'll face Eubanks here for the second time. And the pitch. Strike call. Quick snap throw down to first, and Drake staying on it is a little low there from Maddie, but nice job by Drake to stop it. And it's 0-1 at the plate to Schaefer. Woods will be on deck. 0-1 to Schaefer. She stands right back in. And Extended delivers. That's a shot. And a nice job there by Jacket. Snags it out of the air. She'll throw it over just to make sure. But it was a catch there by the umpire for the third out. Nice job there by Rachel. All right, so they'll get to 3 hits. They'll leave 1 and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets, but 3 runs do come in. It is a 4-1 ball game. Going to the third. Top of the order, Taylor Thompson, Cassandra Eubanks, and Kara Drake to the plate. We come back. 4-1 ball game. Ottawa leads on Z95.3. And we're back here as we go to the third inning. Blue Comets traded 4-1 here to the Ottawa Lady Cyclones. Coming to the plate, top of the order will be Taylor Thompson, Jacinda Eubanks, and Kara Drake. The first 3 up here. Schaefer, through her 2 innings of work, has thrown 36 pitches. 1 strikeout, 2 base on balls, so giving up 2 hits and 1 run. And we'll face Taylor Thompson, who sends that one off to the right side for a foul ball. And she's down 0-1. Taylor, 0 for 1 at the plate, grounded out to second her first time up to lead off the game. Stands in here now, ready to go with an 0-1 count. Schaefer delivers. That's in her first strike call, 0-2. The 0-2 count to her. Eubanks will be on deck. It's Taylor right back in. Taylor ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's up high, 1-2. So with a 1-2 count, Schaefer delivers. Outside, it's a 2-2 count. Two-two to her. And Taylor right back in. Trying to get some started here in the start of the third inning for Lady Blue Comets, and now work the count full. Checking in Coach Hernandez down the line, ready to go. Lady Blue Comets second baseman. Steps right back in. Full count from Schaefer. And staying alive, getting a piece of it there on the foul ball. 3-2. Nice job by the Blue behind the plate. Nice hands back there, Blue. Come up with a nice play. So full count once again to Thompson. She stands back in. Taylor looking to straight it out. Here's Schaefer with the pitch. That's a shot, and it's a bouncer. Shortstop waits on it there. That is Curtis. Comes in and makes a good play, 6-3 for outs. Number 1. Good at bat there for Taylor Thompson.
Now batting pitcher number 13.
Not able to get on. Here comes Cassandra Eubanks. Reached on a base on balls, her first time at the plate. So stepping up here in the third with 1 out and nobody on. Schaefer to the plate. Strike call, 0-1. Kara Drake will be on deck for Lady Blue Comets. 0-1 to Eubanks. Pitch coming. Outside, 1-1 to count. So the 1-1 count to her. Eubanks stands right back in. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. Outside, 2-1. Drake will be on deck here for Lady Blue Comets. Maddie Thompson on in the hole here if Eubanks or Drake can get on. Send him back in ahead 2-1. Schaefer delivers. That's in their first strike call. 2-2. So that 2-2 count. Send Eubanks back in. Here's the pitch. That's a shot, and it'll get down into left center field, and it'll get all the way to the fence. Eubanks will turn the corner here, take a look, and she'll be on with a single. So Lady Blue Comet pitcher on here for the Blue Comets with one out. Here comes Kara Drake. She's 0 for 1 at the plate. Fly ball out into foul ground. Her first time up, so Kara. So here comes Haley Shields in, the courtesy runner for the pitcher Eubanks. So here comes Kara Drake to the plate now. She'll stand in. Shields, your courtesy runner over at first. Schaefer to the plate. In there for a strike called 0-1. Maddie T on deck, 0-1 to Drake. And Schaefer delivers. High for a ball, 1-1. So with the 1-1 count, Kara Drake trying to move courtesy runner Haley Shields off of first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. Kara just out in front of that one. She steps back in with a 1-2 count. Shields ready to move from first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 2. The second strikeout of the ball game here for Schaefer. Here comes Maddie T to the plate. She's 1 for 1 with a single.
At the plate, it's
Lady Blue Comet
catcher.
catcher.
4, M. Thompson.
Will stand in now, ready to go. Swing and a miss for Maddie. 0-1 to her. So Madison Thompson ready to go. Blue Comets traded by 3, 4-1 here in the top of the third. That's up high, 1-1 to Maddie. Rachel Jacket will be on deck. She had that home run in the second to put the Lady Blue Comets on the board, so 1-1 to Thompson. And that's outside, go 2-1. Schaefer. Now back to the river is Maddie back in with a 2-1 count. Schaefer delivers. That's in their first strike. We're in the count 2-2. Maddie hoping to get on here for Rachel Jackets. She can get another big hit, or maybe Maddie right here. Here's the 2-2. Low on the inside, running the count full. 3-2 now. The Blue Comet catcher. So full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Low for ball number 4. So runners now at first and second for the Lady Blue Comets after the base on balls. Third one given up here by Schaefer. In this one, here comes Rachel Jacket to the plate. She's 1 for 1. As we're going to get a courtesy runner here, number 3. That's going to be Lewis. She'll come in and run for Maddie T at the plate as KB comes to the on-deck circle, as it will be. Rachel Jacket, 1 for 1, had that big home run back in the second inning. Can't hit another home run on this field. It'll only be a ground rule double. But Rachel will take that, too. That'll definitely bring in 1 run. And get Lewis running over there at third. That's on the outside edge for a strike call here to Jacket, 0-1. That's pitch number 59. This one coming up here for Schaefer will be pitch number 60. That's in there for a strike, low on the inside. 0-2. 0-2 count now to Rachel. She stands right back in. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Didn't get any help from the blue on that one on that low second call strike. That is out number 3, but that is the second strikeout here for Schaefer. And that ends the threat for the Lady Blue Comets. We do get 1 hit. We'll leave 2 on. No errors by Ottawa. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third. Woods, DeVore, and Gershwander come up when we come back. Blue Comets softball Z95-3. Back here to the bottom of the third, it will be the catcher Woods. Up first, she's 1 for 1, had an RBI single her first time up. Jacinda Eubanks, 35 pitches. She's given up 6 hits and 4 runs in her 2 innings of work. First pitch in for strike 1 to the catcher for Lady Cyclones. So Eubanks will face Woods, DeVore, and Geschwander. The first 3 up here in the third as they lead at 4-1 here in game number 2 of this tournament. And the pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball into a right center field, and Campbell going over it, and almost makes the catch there as she'll get it back in. And Woods reaches on the air by the right fielder.
First baseman, number 5, DeVore.
First error of the ball game by the Lady Blue Comets. That'll ring up DeVore, the first baseman, 0 for 1. Grounded out to third her first time up. Have to see another one of those right here and get a double play ball for Lady Blue Comets. DeVore stands in. First pitch from Eubanks coming. Strike called, 0-1. Geschwander on deck. 0-1 to DeVore. Back in she goes. So DeVore ready to go. Here's the pitch from Eubanks, and it's low on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1 count. DeVore. Ready. That's in there for a strike call. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 count to the first baseman. She'll step back in here and send to Eubanks. Back in. Let's get that first out. That's up high. 2-2. Took a little off of that one. Tried to get something to chase there. And it's a 2-2 count to DeVore. So DeVore right back in. Trying to move the runner off of first. Woods reaching on the air. Pitch on the way, and that's a foul ball. So the foul ball keeps it 2-2 to DeVore. After the foul ball, she'll come back to the box. And back in the circle goes Eubanks. 2-2 counts. And DeVore ready. Woods looking to lead from first. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job there by Jacinda. Gets the strikeout out, number 1. And that is the first strikeouts for Eubanks.
At the plate, it's the DP, number 17, Geschwindner.
Geschwindner on her way to the plate. She's 1 for 1, had a single, scored a run. Back in the second with a runner on and 1 out. Steps up here in the third. Here's the pitch. Shot there at the jacket at short. Going to go and get the lead runner there and not going to get the double play, but a good job to go 6-4 for round number 2. Geschwander, Winter, reaches on the fielder's choice. So here comes the second baseman, Gibbs.
Paddock on deck.
She'll come to the plate with Paddock on deck as Gibbs stands up here 1 for 1. And a runner over at first. And the 1-1 count, or the 1-1 at the plate for Gibbs. She'll stand in there waiting on her first pitch from Eubanks, and that's going to be a soft floater there to Thompson, and Taylor get it and go 4-3 for the third out. So good job by the Blue Comets. They'll get no hits, but they will leave 1 and 1 error. No runs come in here for Ottawa here in the third, and it will be a 4-1 ball game as we go to the fourth. Babcock, Campbell, and Emling on the way to the plate. We come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. And we're back here as we get ready to go to the fourth inning. Blue Comets trail at 4-1 here. Blue Comets softball in the second game of this tournament against Ottawa, the Lady Cyclones. And it will be Schaefer back in the circle here after 3 innings of work. She's thrown to 61 pitches. She's got 3 strikeouts, 3 base on balls. She's given up 3 hits and the 1 run to the Lady Blue Comets. It will be KB, Corey Babcock, Bree Campbell, and Sophie Imling, the first 3 up here. KB 0 for 1, her first time at the plate. Takes strike 1 here to start the 4th. So it's 0-1 to KB. Standing in, trying to get it started here in the 4th for the Comets. Here's the pitch. That's a head up over there. Right side, solid shot over there to the right side. Out of play. It's 0-2. KB looking to straighten one up. She had a good hit in that first game. Down to that right side where she looped it down into the corner there in the right. We'll see if she can do that again. Here's the 0-2. That's a shot right back to Schaefer. She'll handle it. 1-3. On the first out for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Bree Campbell, 0 for 1 at the plate. Struck out her first time up. She'll step up here with 1 out, nobody on here in the 4th.
Now batting right fielder, number 6, Campbell. Imling on deck.
So here comes Bree Campbell to the plate, and she'll face Schaefer. First pitch low, ball number 1. So Campbell, first sign for coach down the third baseline. Steps back in. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Campbell from Schaefer. On the inside, and now 2-0. Sophie Imling on deck for Lady Blue Comets. Bree can get on. She's 0 for 1 at the plate here. See if Bree can get a hold of one. Here's the 2-0 pitch to her. Up high outside, now 3-0. Job staying away from there, Campbell. And Bree right back in. 3-0 pitch here from Schaefer. On the way. That's in there for a call. Strike. 3-1. Sorry, folks. I have something on my microphone, and I'm trying to get it off. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It's 3-1 at the plate now. That's Campbell. Step back in after a quick little timeout here. Now we're ready to go. Campbell in. Here's the 3-1 to her from Schaefer. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch from Schaefer. So the count goes full as Bree steps back in here and Campbell. Full count from Schaefer. That's a shot, and it'll get out into center field. Nice hit there by Campbell. Center field. And Campbell on with the single. And she'll go down there and talk to Dad, Coach Campbell, down the first baseline. Here's Sophie Imling, reaching on a base on ball. It's her first time up, so Sophie will stand up here with a runner on and 1 out. In the top half of the 4th inning, Blue Comets trail it 4-1. And they're looking to do a little bat magic here in this inning. Here's Sophie standing in high. And there's a down to first, and nice job, Bree. A little bit off, but she's got stranded out there. Woods throws down, but she gets back in. And it's 1-0. The Comets had a little trouble there on the base paths here. Got us in trouble a couple times here today, but Bree gets back in there. Good for her. 1-0. Sophie looking around to slap one down, pulls it back, and gets called strike 1, 1-1 to her at the plate. Wagner on deck for Lady Blue Comets. With 1-1 to Imling. Standing in and trying to move Campbell off of first. Here's Schaefer with the pitch. That's low for a 2-1 count. Another throw down to first. Campbell diving back in. As Bree trying to get a little room over there. She's getting that uniform dirty, diving back in, that's for sure. Sophie. And the encouragement from the Lady Blue Comet dugout as well. 2-1 to Sophie. In the box she goes. And that is low on the inside, making it a 3-1 count. 3-1 count now. Sophie looking to straighten one out here. And move Campbell off of first. That's low. Ball 4. So runners now at first and second here with only 1 out for the Lady Blue Comets on the 4th base on balls by Schaefer. So Wagner comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up with 1 out. And runners at first and second. Here comes a visit to the hill here for the Lady Cyclones, as it will be Coach Harris on her way out there to have a chat with her pitcher. Give you a chance to remind you we will be at Katy Park tomorrow, bringing you Blue Comets baseball doubleheader. Labette County comes to town. Lady Blue Comets will be playing Labette County as well, but they will be at Santa Fe Park 4:30 game time there at Santa Fe. We'll be on the air with our live stream at Katy Park for Blue Comet Baseball. That doubleheader tomorrow against Lebec County. Join us this Saturday for the final. Will probably be the final Blue Comet Breakfast with the Coaches show this Saturday for the year, and that'll be at 10 o'clock at the Caddy Shack in downtown Chanute. All right, meeting over. Wagner steps in. First pitch, low, ball number 1. As Blue Comets try to manufacture a run here or two, with only 1 out in the top half of the 4th inning, and they trail it 4-1. Top of the order, Tater Thompson on deck. And there's a nice little run bunt and a sacrifice bunt work, and they throw it away. Running around the third is Bree Campbell. She'll come in to score. And holding it there at the third is Sophie Emling. So nice job there as the bunt works for Wagner. She'll reach on the fielder's choice. And Emling will get over to third. Coming in to score is Campbell, making it a 4-2 ball game on the error by the Lady Cyclones, and it makes it 4-2. And to the top of the order now, Taylor Thompson comes up. She's 0 for 2. Definitely due with runners at second and third for the Blue Comets as Wagner takes second on the throw in. That's low for ball 1 to Taylor. So Taylor looking to line one out here, bring in a couple runners in scoring position, maybe tie this one up. As Taylor stands in now 1-0 with Schaefer. Bringing it. That's a shot, and it'll get out into center field. 1 run definitely coming in, and going to go ahead and send her home. Here's the play at the plate. She'll be safe at home. Oh, no way. Come on, Blue. Oh, my goodness gracious, Blue. Come on now. Wow. She was safe at home right there, folks. I'm sorry to say, and here comes Coach Hernandez, and I believe she has a gripe right there that she is safe at home, but they call her out coming around, and she definitely got under the throw. And that's going to do it. It's a now 3-4, and top of the order is going to be Taylor Thompson. She's going to reach second on the RBI single. She'll get on to second there, but Wagner coming in. She was safe, man. She was underneath the throw. It was a nice play there by Schaefer, trying to turn around on a good relay, but it definitely looked like Wagner got under the throw to be safe. Oh, that's good thing it's on video. We'll go back and we'll see. But it sure looked like everybody was safe to me at the plate. But that is out number 2, according to the Blue. So here comes Cassandra Eubanks. And we'll face Schaefer. Strike 1. As Eubanks step to the plate now with Kara Drake on deck for Lady Blue Comets. And here's Schaefer to the plates. That's up high. It's now 1-1. So Blue Comets don't get the call there again here by the umpiring crew that I think that has hampered us. And that's going to get away from Woods. Good job to keep it in front of her to keep the runner from going. But it's ball number 2. 2-1 is the count. So it's a good thing we got it on video. I'm pretty sure we'll go back and watch it too. Here's the pitch. That's low on the inside. It'll go 3-1 to Eubanks. So now with a chance to get a runner at first and second here with Kara Drake on deck, it is Cassandra Eubanks trying to help her own cause as Taylor Thompson stands over at second base. That's in there for a strike call. 3-2. So with a 3-2 count, Cassandra Eubanks going to stand in here and ready to go. And the pitch. That's ball 4. So Eubanks will be on the runners at first and second for Lady Comets. And Schaefer with her 5th base on balls given up here. Here comes Kara Drake. She's 0 for 2. Now playing first base here with Maddie T on deck. And Schaefer. Nice pitch here. Delivers strike 1. 0-1 to her. Maddie T will be on deck for Lady Blue Comets. 0-2. On the inside corner now 1-1 here to Drake. She is 0-2 at the plate today. Fly out and a strikeout. So Kara looking to help her team here with runners at first and second for the Lady Comets. In the 4th, here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-2. Schaefer took a little something off of that one to get Kara looking. So with a 1-2 count here and 2 outs, here's the pitch. That's a high fly ball. Heads up. Hopefully everybody watches that over there. Okay, on the Ottawa side to make sure everybody's okay. It is now a 1-2 count on the foul ball. So Kara Drake looking to straighten it out here and get Maddie T to the plates. 1-2. That one's low for a 2-2 count from Schaefer. That is pitch number 90 for her here in her 3 2/3 innings. Taylor Thompson on deck as it's a 2-2. Kara Drake here. Schaefer delivers. And that's a shot down the third base line. It's a foul ball. Just foul down the line. And Kara Drake once again steps back in here. And Drake stands in 2-2 from Schaefer. Here's the pitch. Heads up. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Got kids over there at the park. And there we go. Get everybody say, make sure the kids are okay at the little playground over there. Kara sends a foul, 2-2. So here's pitch number 8 of the bat here for Drake, trying to straighten one out. Kara ready from Schaefer. That's up high, now the count full. So Kara Drake now. Full count to payoff pitch here on the way with runners at first and second with 2 outs. Drake stands in. Schaefer to the plates. In there for a call. Strike 3 to end of the inning. So the Blue Comets do get 2 hits. They'll leave 2 on and 1 error, brings in 2 runs, and it will be a 4-3 ball game going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Paddock, Curtis, and Kennington on their way to the plate when we're going to leave it right here halfway through your Community National Bank halfway through ball game report. And it is Cassandra Eubanks into the circle for the Lady Blue Comets. And she will be pitching into the 4th inning here, we do believe. And it will be Maddie Thompson behind the dish. And maybe, I don't know, we got Corey Babcock looking like she's going to stand in the circle here, but I think she's going to give it up to Eubanks. So the Lady Blue Comets here get a couple runs in that top half of the 4th inning. Got a hose call by the umpire again as she was safe there to play, but he called her out. And a good thing we got it on video. We'll be able to go back and rewatch that one. As the Lady Blue Comets have come out here, they have 5 hits. They've left 6 on the base pads. They do have 1 error so far. 1 error for the Ottawa Lady Cyclones. They've got 4 runs on 6 hits. They've left 3 on the base pads. Schaefer, she's already pitched 94 pitches. She's got 3 strikeouts, 5 base on balls. For Eubanks, she's pitched now into her 3rd solid inning. She has gone 47 pitches. She's got 1 strikeout, 1 base on balls, getting up to 6 hits and the 4 runs so far. And she will face Paddock, Curtis, and the top of the order, Kennington, the first 3, as they've tied it up to a 4-3 ball game going to the bottom of the 4th. And it will be the 3rd baseman, Paddock, to start off here. That's your Community National Bank halftime or halfway through report. So here we go as we start the bottom half of the 4th. Eubanks to Paddock. She reached on a sacrifice bunt her first time up. And then that one gets back up the middle. And a nice try there by Jacket to get it across. But, hey, Eubanks got a piece of it to slow it down. And Paddock is on this single to start the inning here for the Lady Cyclones. So coming to the plate now will be the shortstop, Curtis. She had a 3-run home run and went off of the top of the Emling's glove back in the last inning. So as they stand in here, ready to go. First pitch, she sees high fly ball, and it will get to the fence there. And they're trying to come around here to score as they're going to bring the run in. Now they're going to hold her there at 3rd. I thought they were waving her around, but they'll hold her there at 3rd as it's a long single for Curtis. So now runners on the corners here on the second hits. And top of the order will be Kennington. She's 1 for 2 at the plate today. So she'll step in here, ready to go. And there's a slap shot up into the air, and Kara Drake coming over and going to have to go around the runner, but Kennington done the right thing, running right down the line, not an interference. And it's a foul ball. So 0-1 with runners on the corners here for Ottawa here in this inning. And 0-1 to Kennington as she stands at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. It's 0-2. So with an 0-2 count, Kearns will be on deck with no outs here. Runners on the corners as they're trying to getting back a couple of those runs. Lady with Comets got there in the top half, and that's a foul for a strike on a foul ball. 0-2 remains the count. So 0-2 to Kennington. And Eubanks to the plates. That's up high for ball 1, 1-2. So Eubanks with a 1-2 here to Kennington, the right fielder. Top of the order. And the pitch. High fly ball. Thompson at second. Tater underneath it. She'll make the play. Nice job, Tater, having to track it. Gets back there right to the edge of the dirt and the grass and makes the play for outs. Number 1. Here comes Kearns to the plate now for the Lady Cyclones. She is 1 for 1 with a base on ball, scoring a run. So the center fielder steps up here for the third time, facing Eubanks with 1 out and runners on the corners. Bottom of the 4th inning, 4-3, Blue Comets trail. Strike 1 from Eubanks, 0-1 on the inside corner. So on that inside corner with runners on the corners, Kearns stands back in an 0-1 count to her. Schaefer, the pitcher, will be on deck. Eubanks runs right down there at third, and Babcock knocks it down and gets away. And that's the second time the Lady Blue Comets have knocked it down and got away from them and allowed the runners to get into their bases safely. Run comes in to make it now a 5-3 ball game on the hit by Kearns. And the runners now at first and second with 1 out. To the plate comes the pitcher, Schaefer. She's 0 for 2.
Woods on deck.
Runners on first and second, 1 out here. That's in there for a strike called 0-1. The catcher, Woods, will be on deck here with 1 out as Schaefer stands in 0-1. Runners at second and third. 5-3 ball game now here in the bottom of the 4th. Eubanks to the plates. Hot shots, and that'll get out into center field. And that's going to take a bounce on Sophie's glove and get out to the fence. 1 run comes in. They're going to wave in on the other. And here comes a throw in. And it'll get all the way to the screen, and 2 runs will come in. And Kearns will end up over at second, or Schaefer will end up at second. As Kearns comes in to score, and Curtis comes in to score. So 2 more runs here for the Lady Cyclones come in, make it a 7-3 ball game. As Hadel Raby comes in to be the catch runner. Woods comes in to score now, or comes in to hit here on the 4th hit of the inning to bring in the 3rd run to now make it 7-3. Eubanks. Strike call here to Woods. Woods 1 for 1, reaching on an error, her 2 times up. Runner over at second is the courtesy runner, Hadley. Woods 0-1 at the plate here with 1 out, and the pitch up high. It's now 1-1. So with 1-1 count, Woods right back in, had that RBI single back in the first. That's a high fly ball on the left side, and it is going to be out of play. 1-2. It'd be nice if I got a signal from the blue, but didn't have to do anything. Get us to find out for myself. All right, so now 1-2 to Woods. She goes back in. DeVore will be on deck as the Cyclone catcher takes low for a 2-2 count. So the Comets did get a few hits there and brought in a couple runs to tighten it up. They're in the top half of the 4th, but they've put 3 across here on 4 hits. And there's another one, and it is going to be a fair ball down the left field line, and 1 run's going to come in. And going over to second is Woods on the throw in. She'll get the single. And the RBI should go over to second as the run comes in. And that'll make it a 8-3 ball game here in the 4th. As DeVore comes to the plate, 0 for 2. Runner in scoring position over at second.
5, DeVore.
As DeVore comes in. Eubanks ready to go here to DeVore. She's 0 for 2 at the plate. 1 out in runner scoring position for the Cyclones. They've now put up a few here, and that'll get out into left field. And here comes a throw in from Shields, or Wagner. She'll get it in. And it's a long single for DeVore. Runners now on the corners.
17,
6 hits into this inning, has brought in the 4 runs. So here comes Guesswinder. And the pitch to her, runners on the corners, up high, outside, ball 1. So 1-0. Guesswinder. 1 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice. Her 2 times at the plate today. 1-0 to her. And Eubanks delivers. That's a shot, and it's going to be just past the Rachel Jacket there, short. And the Woods will come in to score on the RBI single. And now over to second is DeVore. Another run comes in to score. 9-3. Here comes Gibbs. 1 for 2 at the plate. And she'll step up here as the 9th hitter at the plate in this inning. Eubanks delivers, and that'll get to Thompson, and she'll scoop over to first on the 4-3. But moves the runners up. Second and third now as Paddock comes to the plate. She's 1 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Runners at second and third. Yeah, she'll come up here for the second time here in the 4th inning. 7 hits, 5 runs, no errors by the Lady Blue Comets. Brought in, make it a 9-3 ball game. Paddock, 1-0. Eubanks delivers, low for a 2-0 counts. So 4th, 5th inning, not being kind to Lady Blue Comets in game 1 and in game 2 here. So 2-0 now to Paddock. Back in she goes here with the runner in scoring position, second and third. That's low for a 3-0 count. Eubanks ready for pitch number 70 here, the next one. And Paddock 3-0. Eubanks delivers. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. Looking for that second out of the Lady Blue Comets. So they've battered around here in the 4th. And it's 3-1. That's a runner down the first base line. It'll be a foul ball. Full count, 3-2. So the 3-2 count. Coming back in here at the plates. And it is Paddock. Full count, payoff pitch. That's a shot down the left side, out of play. Stays foul. Stays a full count, I should say. Stays full. Curtis will be on deck here. Paddock can get on. And with 2 outs, that's going to be ball number 4. So bases are full. On the second base on balls given up here by Eubanks today. So that'll bring up Curtis. Curtis 2 for 3, or 2 for 2 at the plate. She had a 3-run home run and a single, or 2 times at the plate today. Bases full for the Lady Cyclones. Here's the pitch from Eubanks. Strike called on the inside corner. Now 0-1. Casinda to get that final out. See if we can get those bats working for Lady Blue Comets as they now trail it by 6, 9-3. Get out of this without any more damage. 0-1 to Curtis. That's a high fly ball to the right side. Campbell going to get underneath it and make the play in the right field for the 3rd outs. The damage is done here into the 4th as they bat around and they get to 7 hits. They'll leave 3 on. 1, no errors by the Lady Blue Comets, but 5 runs do come in. It will be a 9-3 ball game going to the 5th. Thompson, Jacket, and Babcock up when we come back. Blue Comet Softball, Z95.3. Alrighty, we got a new pitcher on our way to the plate in here, and it's going to be number 10. That will be Bones, the new pitcher. So we'll take Schaefer out as Bones will be the new pitcher, number 10. Coming in here, we'll be facing Maddie Thompson here. Maddie, 1-for-1 with the base on balls, hurt 2 times at the plate today. So Woods will stay in at catcher. And the new pitcher will be Bones. Try to finish off the Lady Blue Comets here. The 5th inning. Maddie Thompson spins it back to the screen. 0-1 on the foul ball.
Thompson, the catcher.
So shutting down the line on Schaefer here. She had 4 innings of work. She threw 94 pitches. She had 3 base on balls, 5 strikeouts, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. 2 runs earned. That is ball number 1 to Thompson here. She's 1-1 from the new pitcher, Bones. On deck will be Rachel Jacket, Corey Babcock in the hole here, first 3 up. As Maddie sends that out into right field, and it'll get down into the fence, bounce off the top, and get over. So it's a double for Maddie Thompson to lead off here for the Lady Blue Comets in the 5th. Comets definitely needed that hit.
Double for Thompson.
Here comes Rachel Jacket to the plate. She is 1 for 2. She had an RBI. She had a
Babcock on deck.
1-run home run back in the 2nd inning. So here comes Lewis will be running for Maddie Thompson. So Lewis comes in to be the runner. Here's Maddie gets the double to start off the 5th inning for the Blue Comets. Here's Jacket. And Bones delivers. Strike 1 to her. So with no outs, Jackets takes low for strike number 2, 1-2. So runner in scoring position there is Lewis, the courtesy runner for Maddie T. 0-2 to Jacket at the plate. Here's the pitch. Rachel stays away. It's a 1-2 on the high. So 1-2 count. KB will be on deck as Jacket stands in. Trying to move Lois off a second, and good job Woods staying in front of that one as it was low. It's now 2-2. 2-2 count here to Rachel Jackets. Trying to get some of those runs back as the Blue Comets trail by 6, 9-3. Jacket sends that out, and it'll get down into center field. Lewis holding up there at third, so runners on the corners on back-to-back hits by the Lady Blue Comets. So 2 hits. 4 Jackets, gets her on. Here comes KB to the plate. She's over 2, definitely due.
Number 7, Babcock.
As KB comes up here. As Campbell will be on deck. As KB now with runners on the corners. Steps up here in the top half of the 5th inning for the Lady Blue Comets. Trailing by 6. Bones delivers, swing and a miss for Babcock. 0-1 to her. Corey swinging for the fences right there. Fences ain't going to get you nothing but a ground rule double, but that will bring in 1 run for the Blue Comets as KB stands back in. 0-1 to her. Bones, the new pitcher, bringing the plate. Low for ball number 1 as the runner goes over to second, and that is Jacket. No throw. So it's a 1-1 count to Babcock at the plates. No stolen base, no throw. 1-1 to KB. Runners in score position at second and third. KB stands in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. KB trying to get a hold of one there. Just a little out in front of that one. Coach Hernandez. Some signs down the third baseline. KB ready to go, steps back in. Runners at second and third for the Blue Comets here. No outs. That's low. It's a 2-2 count to KB. Babcock steps back in. 2-2 counts. Bones to the plates. That's a shot third base side. It'll get under the third baseman's glove and out into left field. 1 run comes in, and it's going to be a Jacket at the plate. Now that's an out. She drops the ball, and they say she's safe. And I got Schaefer Woods, a little bit of energy. Got a little bit of a spike on the leg there. Her gear comes off a little bit on the slide in there by Jacket, but I guess she dropped the ball there, so it's going to be safe at the plates as 2 runs come in to score. And I hope that Woods is going to be okay. Kind of took a shot there to the side of the leg, and maybe a little bit of a scratch there and a little down the leg into the thigh. She's going to be okay there, being checked out. Ask if she's okay. So Woods says she's all right, staying in the ball game. So Babcock will be over to second on the throw in. She gets a single, so 3 hits and brought in 2 runs here for the Lady Blue Comets. Now traded 5-9.
Number 6, Campbell.
As here comes Bree Campbell to the plate with no outs and a runner over at first. Low for ball 1 to Campbell. Good to see Woods in there, but she took a good spiking to the leg. She stays in. Campbell 1-0. Stands in. Bones delivers high. Called her for a swing and strike right there. 1-1 to Campbell. That's in there for a strike call, 1-2. So 1-2 to Bree Campbell. She's right back in. Got a runner scoring position there. That's KB over at the second. That's a foul ball. 1-2 to her at the plate. So 1-2 now as the Blue Comets have tied it up here to a 9-5 deficit. We'll get the score fixed here on your live stream and get it ready to go. And now back in goes Bree Campbell. Campbell takes up high outside, running the count even at 2-2. So with a 2-2 count, Campbell right in. Bones delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 1. And the first strikeout here for Bones. Emmeline comes to the plate now. She's reached on a couple of base hits, but we got a pinch hitter coming in. Custenberger. Custenberger coming in here for Emily. So Custenberger.
Now batting number 10, Custenberger with Wagner on deck.
Custenberger stands in on the pitch hitter. And it takes strike 1 to her. Custenberger takes now, and it is a 0-2 Custenberger. 0-2 to her with 1 out here. Trying to get a hold of 1 here. See if she can bring KB off a second. 0-2 as she stands in Custenberger. Low for ball 1, 1-2 the counts. Comets been on a couple here with getting 3 hits. And now made it 9-5. That's low for a 2-2 count. Good job by Custenberger. Staying away from it. And she'll step back in here with a 2-2 count. And Bones to the plate. High ball 3. Nice job there by Custenberger. Ball 4. I had ball 3. Well, okay, it was ball 4, so we're going to put her on. Missed my count. So here we go.
Now
first base on balls by Bones.
14, Wagner.
That was ball 4. I missed my count. Here comes Wagner to the plate. 0 for 1. And she has a fielder's choice. Strike 1 to her to start her off. Good job there by Custenberger to start off 0-2 and draw the walk. Now runners at first and second for the Blue Comets. Babcock's over at second. 0-1 to Wagner with 1 out here in the 5th. And Wagner standing in, looking to square around the bunt and outside for a ball count, 1-1. So the Blue Comets now looking to play a little add-on here in the 5th. They trailed at 9-3 coming in, but have put up a couple. 1-1 to Wagner, standing in top of the order. Taylor Thompson on deck. Up high for Bones is now 2-1. So Wagner checking in with Coach. Down the third base line. Now steps back in 2-1-2. Her pitch on the way from Bones. That's out into right field. Right fielder Kennington gets underneath it, and we'll make the play out there in right field for outs, number 2. Nice at bat there for Wagner. It's a good piece of 1, but out there to Kennington for outs, number 2. Top of the order, Taylor Thompson comes to the plate now. Taylor, 1 for 3 at the plate. Runners at first and second for the Lady Blue Comets. As Thompson comes in here now, T.T. steps in. Bones delivers. High ball 1. So it's ball 1 to her. Taylor. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swinging hard for that one. bring in a run there to Tater. So it's 1-1 now to Tater. On deck will be Cindy Eubanks here with 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Blue Comets. Bones delivers low. And it's a 2-1 count to Thompson. 2-1. Taylor right back in. Pitch. That's in there for a strike call. Now 2-2. 2-2 count. And Taylor ready to go. Right back in she goes. Here's the pitch. That's going to go over to the right side, and it will maybe get down to the second baseman. Gibbs comes over, makes a play behind first base for outs, number 3. But the Blue Comets get to 3 hits. 3 hits. They'll leave 2 on and no errors by the Cyclones, but 2 runs do come in. The Blue Comets tied it up to a 9-5 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be the top of the order. Kennington, Kearns, and Schaefer on the way to play. We come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. And we're back here as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's a 9-5 ball game. Lead Blue Comets trail, but it'll be top of the order. Kennington will start it off, and it is ball number 1 to her. On the outside is Eubanks in for her 5th inning work. 4 solid innings of work. She's thrown 76 pitches. She's got to 1 strikeout, 2 base on balls, 13 hits, and 9 runs. And she's gone 1-0 to Kennington, the leadoff hitter here, and that one got away from her. It's now 2-0. 2-0 count now as Eubanks definitely got away from her right there. Steps back in 2-0 to Kennington. Trying to lay down the bunt and does, and lays it down right in front, and a nice throw over, and it'll get out into right field. Now here's a throw into second, trying to get her there as it gets away, and a nice job there by Kennington to run on into second. So she'll reach on to the air. Sorry, she'll get to single. She'll get to second on the throw in. So here comes Kearns to the plate. She's 2 for 2 with a base on balls. Her 3 times up. Runner scoring position now as she stands in. And the pitch, they lay down another bunt here. And going to try to get him. And runners on the corners as the bunt works. So back-to-back hits puts runners on the corners here.
Now batting number 22, Schaefer. Woods on deck.
So it will be Schaefer, the pitcher. She's 1 for 3 at the plate now. The starting pitcher was. And she stands in here now and facing Eubanks. And that's going to be low, and that's going to get behind Maddie, and that's going to get away, and the runner's going to come in and score on the wild pitch. Another run comes in, making it 10-5 now. Over to second goes Kearns on the wild pitch. So the run comes in. Second error of the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. Now we're over to third. Goes Kearns. Schaefer stands in with the 1-0 counts. Here's the pitch. Low on the inside, goes 2-0 to her. Kearns right back in as they now put up another run here. And have a runner scoring position, no outs. Bottom of the 5th. And the pitch on the way here from Eubanks with no outs. And that's a high fly ball out into center field. And it's going to get out, and there'll be a ground rule double. So the run will come in, but it'll be a double here for Schaefer. She ends up over to second on the 3rd hit. Another run comes in. That'll make an 11-5 ball game. Here comes Woods to the plate. Woods is 2 for 2 and reaching on an error. And you're going to get number 9. The pinch runner here, Hadel Raby. Hadel Raby. So Woods comes out of play now as Hadel Raby stands in as the pinch runner for Schaefer over at a second. So, all right, a couple runs have come in here as they're trying to play a little add-on with no outs here in the 5th to try to run rule Lady Blue Comets in game number 2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out into center field, and that is going to be another ground rule double. So another run comes in on the double and brings in another run to now make it a 12-5 ball game. And a run away here, I do believe, if I'm right, from the run rule being in effect here in the 5th, if I do remember my scoring here.
Now batting number 5, DeVore.
So here comes DeVore to the plate. She is a 1 for 3 with no outs. And run over second is Woods. And the pitch from Eubanks is a shot down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. 0-1. As Ottawa looking to finish off the Lady Blue Comets here in game number 2 and drop them to below 500. It's 0-1 to DeVore. As they'll take on Lebec County tomorrow at Santa Fe Park with Lady Blue Comets. Doubleheader there. We'll be in baseball at Katy Park for Blue Comets tomorrow. 0-1 to DeVore. That's in there first, right? 0-2. So with an 0-2 count, DeVore stands right back in, trying to run the runner Woods off of second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, getting away from Eubanks, and it'll go. They'll get her at third. Nice job. Maddie T on the carom off the backstop. It gets Woods going to third on the 2-5 for out to number 1. And it's ball 1 to DeVore at the plate. So that'll get him off the base pads here. So DeVore now with 1 out stands up with 1 and 2 as they get her out going into third. Nice job, Maddie T. DeVore stands in. And with 1 out, 1 and 2 are at the plates. That's now a 2-2 count. So the 2-2 count to DeVore ready to go. Trying to get on here. And that's a high fly ball. And it will be out of here. And that is another double. She'll end up over to second base, and that would have won it there. That would have won it there if Woods would have still been at second. But now running scoring position here with 1 out. Here comes Geschwinder. She's 2 for 2 in a fielder's choice. Her 3 times at the plate today.
Now batting number
So 12-5. Geschwinder stands in here. The runner scoring position and 1 out. And Eubanks to the plates. High fly ball on the infield. Jacket at shortstop will make the play for outs number 2.
Now batting second base with
So
number 27,
here comes Gibbs to the plate. She's 1 for 3 at the plate today. A runner scoring position over at second. As Gibbs stands in here with 2 outs. And this 12-5 ball game. Outside ball 1. So Casinda now 92 pitches on the ball game. 1 strikeout, 2 base on balls. 18 hits, 12 runs. Here's the pitch. That's up high, 2-0 to Gibbs. Paddock will be on deck if Gibbs can get on. Trying to push across that 13th run here into the bottom half of the 5th. Here's the 2-0 from Eubanks. That's going to get out into right field. Campbell back on it, and that's going to do it. Right there is the ground rule double. Ground rule double will make it now a 13-5 ball game. As As it's now third. I thought it was an 8-run.
At the plate,
But here comes Paddock to the plate.
Paddock, Curtis on deck.
So Paddock is now 1 for 1 with the base on balls and a sacrifice bunt. Her time at the plate today, maybe it's 10 after 5. My apologies, folks. And it's 0-1 to her at the plate. So Paddock ran back in with 0-1. Curtis standing on deck. As Gibbs over at second, and Eubanks to the plate. High fly ball is going to go out of play to the left side. It's 0-2. See what I got. 5, 9, 12. Okay. So it's 0-2 to Paddock as she stands back in here, and Eubanks delivers. That's low for a 1-2 count. As Paddock will be the 8th hitter to the plate here in this inning. She's 1-2. Eubanks ready to bring it to the plate here. That's a shot down the third base line. It'll be a foul ball, staying 1-2. So we'll get everybody reset as Paddock will come back in. Curtis will be on deck if she can get on. It's now 13-5 ball game here. Paddock goes right back in. 1-2 to her from Eubanks. Outside, 2-2 count. So with a 2-2 count, Eubanks trying to get the hitter here at the plates. Let's get out of this inning. The pitch down the left line and out of play. 2-2. Get at bat here for Paddock. Pitch number 9 at this at bat. Curtis will be on deck if she can get on. So it's 2-2. And the pitch. That's a shot out in the left field. And it'll get off of Wagner's glove. The run's going to come around to score. And that will be a 14-5 ball game as Paddock is on with the single.
At the plate,
So it will be Curtis to the plate now. So Curtis steps up here. She's 2 for 3. So Curtis steps in here now, the 9th hitter. That's going to be a fly ball into center field, and center fielder coming over on it, and Emling will make it there in center field for the outs. As they bring 9 to the plate, they get 7 hits. They'll leave 1. 1 error by Lady Blue Comets brings in 4 runs. It's 14-5 as we go to the 6th inning. Eubanks, Drake, and Thompson come to the plate. We come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. All righty, we're back here ready to go to the 6th inning. It will be Cindy Eubanks, Kira Drake, and Maddie T. The first 3 up here against Bones in for her 2nd inning of work. She had 1 inning of work. She threw 34 pitches. Let's see. Gave up 3 hits and 2 runs to the Lady Blue Comets. And now facing Cindy Eubanks, who is 1 for 1 and reaching on a base on ball twice. Her 3 times at the plate today. Comes up here into the 6th. First pitch is ball number 1. 1-0 to her.
Now batting, Eubanks, Drake on deck.
So 1-0 now to Cassina. She steps right back in. Here's the 1-0 pitch to her. Low for a 2-0 count. So a 2-0 count. Eubanks ready to go. Woods Bones delivers. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. 2-1 count to her. As Eubanks back in. Bones delivers, that's low for a 3-1 count. So 3-1 now. As I don't know what happened in that game over there between Fort Scott and Spring Hill, but it's over. Somebody got a run rule over there. I'm assuming that it's probably Spring Hill the way they were working it. That's a shot out into the left center field, and it'll get down into the fence. Eubanks going to turn the corner, and they're having trouble picking it up there in center field. It's a double for Cassandra Eubanks to lead off here into the 6th. So the Blue Comets get the leadoff hitter on here with Kara Drake coming to the plate. She's 0 for 3.
M. Thompson on deck.
So Haley Shields comes in for the pitcher Cassandra Eubanks. So Shields in to run. Here comes Kara Drake to the plate. She's 0 for 3. And that's strike 1 to her. So 0-1 to Drake. And the pitch on the way. That's going to go to the right side. Will it get down? It'll be a foul ball. Just foul. It's 0-2 to Kara. Thought she might have got it in there and stuck it in on the corner, but not able to do that. And it's 0-2 to her. There's a shot up in the air, and that's going to go to right field, and the right fielder is going to drop it there in right field. And it's going to be dropped for Drake, getting her first hit. Over to third goes Eubanks, and 2 hits for Lady Blue Comets.
Now
Here.
batting number 4, M. Thompson.
I got a little bit of a problem with my stream here, folks, and I don't know why that happened. And coming to the plate now will be Rachel Jacket as Maddie's on the singles. So 3 singles brings in the run to make it 16-4. So here comes Rachel Jacket to the plate. Sorry we missed it there on the live stream, folks.
Now batting number 15, Jacket.
Here comes Jacket to the plate now. Runners at first and second, no outs for Lady Blue Comets. And it is ball 1 to Jacket here. So Rachel's going to sit. That was sky high. Woods behind the plate is going to come out and make the play for the outs. So that'll be outs at number 1 here. And that'll bring up Corey Babcock to the plate. She's 1 for 3. Runners stay at first and second here with 14-6 ball game for Lady Blue Comets trailing now. As it is KB coming to the plates for the Blue Comets. First pitch she sees, she'll run it over there to the left side of the shortstop. Will make a good play and go 6-3 for outs number 2. Runners do up into scoring position now for Bree Campbell coming to the plate. Bree, 1 for 3.
Number 6, Campbell.
So as Campbell comes to the plate here with 2 outs and runners in scoring position for the Blue Comets. Trying to bring them around. Here's Bree standing in. Pitch on the way from Bones. Strike 1 to her. 0-1 to Campbell. And she'll step back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. So with a 0-2 counts. Campbell back in. And the pitch now on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeouts. And that'll do it for the third out. And coming in for the bottom half of the 6th inning, top of the order will be Kennington, Kearns, and Schaefer. When we come back, 16-4 going to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Comets trail Z95.3. All right, back here ready to go to the bottom of 6. Kennington, the top of the order, starts it off in the foul ball, 0-1 tour. Cindy Eubanks back out there for Lady Blue Comets here in the 6th inning. It's 0-1 to Kennington here, and this 14-6, bottom of the 6th inning. And Ottawa going to look to play a little add-on here to try to knock the Blue Comets out of this one. 0-2 to Kennington on the strike call. Kearns will be on deck. Schaefer in the hole. First 3 up here against Eubanks into the 6th. Here's the pitch. It's a shot over to the left side, out of play. It'll stay 0-2. So Kearns will be on deck. That's Kennington now 0-2 after the foul ball. Eubanks ready to bring it. That's up high, 1-2. Maybe try to get her to chase one there. I'm not going after that one, is Kennington. So at the 1-2 count, standing at the plate, here's the pitch on the way. That's going to get right into the left center field and drop. And it's a single for the leadoff hitter once again here. 3 for 5 at the plate is Kennington today. Here comes Kearns to the plate. She's 3 for 3 with a base on balls. Her 4 times up with a runner over at first. She'll step up here. And Eubanks delivers. That's going to hit her in the foot. So runners at first and second now for the Cyclones here in the 6th inning. As it will be Schaefer to the plate. Schaefer coming up. She's 2 for 2. So Schaefer comes in at 2 for 2 at the plate. Runners at first and second. Eubanks ready to go here to Schaefer, the starting pitcher.
Now batting, number 22, Schaefer.
Here's the pitch from Eubanks. It's a foul ball. Off the top of her foot there, maybe. It's going to be okay. 0-1 to Schaefer. Woods will be on deck. Schaefer can get on here. Well, with no outs, I guess Woods will be on deck no matter what. All right, Schaefer stands in. It's up on the inside, and it's ball 1-1-1 to her. Runners over at first and second for the Cyclones. Schaefer stands in, 1-1 count. Eubanks to the plate. That's in there for a strike call. Goes 1-2, trying to throw down to catch the runner off the bag. Gets back in. Nice try there by Taylor Thompson, trying to make the tag there at second. Her and Maddie on the same page. Nice throw down, but getting back in is Kennington. 1-2 at the plate to Schaefer. We come looking for that first out. Pitch on the way. That's a shot right back up the middle. They get out into center field, take a nice hop there. Emling gets it back in, but the run does come around to score. Runners on the corners now. One around to third on the base hits. The run does come in. Oops. That makes it 15-6. And looks like we're going to get a pinch runner once again, and it will be Hadel Raby. So Woods will be up next on the second hit that has brought in the run to make it 15-6. As Coach having a little chat here as Hadel Raby comes in to be the courtesy runner for Schaefer. So it'll be Woods coming to the plate now, the catcher for the Lady Cyclones, stepping in here. And she's a 3 for 3, reaching on an error, her 4 times at the plate today. Runners on the corners. Outside, ball 1. One over to Woods. And she'll stand in here. And Eubanks to the plate. That's a shot right there at third. Nice job, KB, right there to make the play, the snag, and then get the double play with the runner Kearns off the bag. So fly ball out to the third baseman for out to number 1, and unassisted for out to number 2 there at third. Here comes DeVore to the plate as KB right there in a hot shot at the corner makes the fly ball catch, tags the runner leading off, and it's 2 outs quickly here, 15-6. As that's going to be bounced out there to Jacket. It goes right overhead on the bounce. Oh my gosh, it just took a crazy bounce, and Jacket not able to catch up to it, and it's Devoron with a base hit, and now runners at first and second.
Gibbs on deck.
Third hit puts runners now in scoring position as Geschwinter comes to the plate. She's 2 for 2, 2 for 3, and a fielder's choice. Her 4 times up. So she stands in here with runners at first and second. 2 outs down the third baseline, out of play. Foul ball 0-1. That one's going to get away from the pitcher, and nice job there backing up. Kara Drake gets it back to Eubanks. So here we go, 0-1 to Geschwinter. As she steps back in, 0-1 to her. High 1-1 to count. That 1-1 count. Geschwinter. 1-1 back in. 2 outs here. Blue Comets looking for that third out. Here's the pitch from Eubanks. That's a shot out into center field. And a nice shot right there at the Sophie Emling for the final out. To get 3 hits, they leave 2. No errors by the Lady Blue Comets. And it is a 15-6 ball game. Going to the 7th. Emling, Wagner, and Thompson to the plate. We come back. Blue Comets softball, Z95.3. And we're back here. Big thanks to J&L Roofing, bringing you Blue Comet Sports all season long. Custon Berger back up here for the second time.
At the plate, number 10, Custon Berger.
Custon Berger takes strike 1 from Bones here. To start here into the 7th. Blue Comets need base runners. That one's a strike. 0-2 now. Custon Berger. Back in with 0-2. Bones looking for her first out here. And a pitch on the way. Blue Comets need base runners big time. That is a strike 3 for outs. Number 1. Second to strike out here for Bones. Coming to the plate now will be Wagner for Lady Blue Comets. 1 out, nobody on. Wagner 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice. Her 3 times at the plate today. We'll stand in here. That's a shot there at the second. A slow roller to Gibbs will come up and go 4-3 for out number 2. So the final out here for Lady Blue Comets. Down to our final out here, as it is Taylor Thompson to the plate. She's 1 for 4. So a little 2-out rally here for the Blue Comets would be nice. And Bones now ready to go against Taylor Thompson, standing in here for the 5th time here in this one. So Taylor, low ball 1. Blue Comets in danger going to 5-6 on the year here. We'll face Labette County for a doubleheader tomorrow at Santa Fe Park. Fouled back to the screen. It's 1-1. We'll be at Katy Park with Blue Comets tomorrow. Coach Murray and his squad. Losing the other day to Iola, making them 5-6 on the year. 1-1 now to Thompson, back in. That's a shot right back up the middle. Shortstop trying to shut it down, but you're not going to get the speedy Thompson down the line, that's for sure. So, rally for Taylor's on. So Taylor now on for Cassandra Eubanks will come to the plate. Cassandra 2 for 2, reaching on a couple base on balls as well. So Cassandra sums up here with 2 outs and a runner on. Kara Drake to the plate. That's a high fly ball into left center field, and it'll get down. Running onto the play was Taylor Thompson. Here comes a play at the plate, and she'll be safe at home. Nice job, Taylor, coming around from first. And Eubanks will be a second on the throw in. And the Blue Comets make it a 15-7 ball game as Eubanks gets a hit here with 2 outs. Here comes Kara Drake to the plate. Tried to get the Blue Comets with the runner in score position there so she can get another hit for the Comets. So Eubanks stands in, or Drake stands in, I should say, takes ball 1. So 1-0 to her. Drake right now ready to go. She's 1 for 4 at the plates. Sends it back to the screen. That's a 1-1 count. So that 1-1 count. Kara Drake steps back to the plates. Trying to find a nice hit for the Blue Comets. High fly ball. Shallow. Right fielder coming up on it, and she'll make the play. Kennington does for the final out for the Lady Blue Comets. So the Blue Comets going to drop it to go to 5-6 on the ball year, to go lose this one 15-7 here. The final score as they take on the Ottawa Lady Cyclones here tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do a quick wrap-up show here from our Twyla McMillan post-game wrap-up show. We've been here quite a while, and it's a little chilly out here tonight, so we want to pack up and get on home. Blue Comets lose this one 15-7 to Ottawa here, and game number 2 of this one in Fort Scott on the makeup day. And the Blue Comets dropped to 5-6 on the year. Nice job by Cassandra Eubanks. She really pitched very well. She did give up some big hits in there later in the game, but she started off really well. And the Blue Comets hit the ball pretty good. We ended up with 13 hits in this one, but a couple of errors didn't help us out. And then it's some good hitting there by the Lady Cyclones. The winning pitcher will be Schaefer. The losing pitcher will be Cassandra Eubanks for the ball game as the Blue Comets get to 7 runs on 11 hits. They leave 10, 2 errors. They get to 15 runs on 23 hits, leave 8, and 1 error for the Lady Cyclones into this one here tonight. So the Blue Comets will be on the deck tomorrow here on Z95.3 at 4:30 is when the first pitch will be from Katy Park for that doubleheader. Lady Blue Comets will be at Katy Park for that one over there tomorrow as they get a doubleheader, and then we'll be off for a while before we get back to it coming up later in the month. So we'll be back to our final breakfast with the coach show on Saturday as well. Zach making us sound good back at the studio. We really appreciate that. Before we go, we'll give you your Horizon Aerostructures player of the game here. And, I got to give it to Rachel Jackett. I thought she played really well out there in the field. She had the big home run. She went to 2 for 4 at the plate today. She played really good out there in the field. So Rachel Jackett is your Horizon Aerostructures player of the game here this afternoon in game number 2. That's going to wrap it up for us here. We're going to send it back to the studio and get the music going again. Zach making it sound good. We'll see you tomorrow for more Blue Comet baseball here in your home for the Blue Comets at Katy Park tomorrow afternoon here on Z95.3. We're out of here, folks. Bye-bye. All right, Zach, thanks a lot, man. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll start off probably around the same time.
Thank you. Okay, we'll see you.
See you, man. Thanks. Bye.